Hello vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. Welcome back to my channel here, guys. It's been an awesome ride so far. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. So today it's time for another Vinyl Finds, guys. And this time we are going to be doing this for May 2017. I have finally caught up. But anyway, let's jump right into this Vinyl Finds here, guys, for May. First thing that's up here, let me take this out of the plastic sleeve here so there's not as much glare. This band right here by the name of Broken Teeth, and the album is called Bulldozer, as you saw there, and then of course you can see the band right there. This was actually recommended to me by DJ Legion. So DJ Legion, if you're watching this, listening and watching, of course, thank you so much. I have not listened to this yet, but I look forward to listening to this. One thing that was really awesome, actually two things. One, this was only $13, which I thought I got a great deal for that. And then secondly, check this out here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got this lovely, lovely splattered vinyl. I'm a sucker for splattered vinyl or any colored vinyl. I just am. I just think it looks absolutely amazing. I would almost call this a peacock splatter. I'm sure that's not what they call it, and I'm sure this band, judging on how they sound, would probably not appreciate me calling this a peacock splatter. Next up, next couple albums here actually, DC Talk. Now I don't know. I'm assuming most of you know who DC Talk is. If you do not know who they are, no big. But this is my favorite band of all time. I think they are the best band in the whole entire world. This was their most critically acclaimed album, Jesus Freak, and I'm sure that some of you guys are familiar with this album. This is one of my favorite albums of them of all time. And this one, I think the black vinyl does suit it very well with the olive green label that they have here. And I like that on both of these, this is a 2P, wow, I can't speak today, a 2LP vinyl. Which is awesome. Give these guys a shot if you have never listened to them before. Regardless if you are into what has been labeled Christian music, Christian rock. Give these guys a shot because I don't think you guys are going to be disappointed with this at all. So here we go. DC Talk again here. Supernatural, this album, which take a look at this artwork on the back side. It just really makes that picture you see on the front come into full fruition. Absolutely beautiful artwork. Just love the dark blue going on with the white. It's just awesome. This one I felt like they did a good choice here by putting white vinyl. Thought that actually showed that very well. Oops, sorry, that's upside down. Flip it around that way. Their Jesus Freak album was more of a rock and rap type style genre of music. This is more of a alternative pop rock album. They're both very good, very excellent, in my opinion, of course. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys are very fond of this artist, those of you that subscribe to my channel, but I believe I've said it before, but I have a Ed Sheeran album. Now, I know that Ed Sheeran is somebody that really, really gets the attention by all the young girls out there, the teenage girls and things like that. But guys, I'm really say that I'm a fan of his now. I'm not ashamed of saying that at all. But there's that. It's got the lyrics right there. And this is not the deluxe version or anything, but this is just on straight black vinyl. I'm sure some of you guys are not fans of him, but I just personally, I like pop music. I really do. And his songwriting pop approach I really highly enjoy. So anyway, this album is becoming very quickly one of my favorites of the year. I really do enjoy that. But needless to say, going from pop and now going to country folk-esque type album, John Mayer, my friends. If you have not picked up this album, you need to pick up this album. This is one of the albums where John Mayer was in a point in his life where I believe he was doing a lot of his growing up. as most of us still are. I still am. But this is a fantastic, fantastic album. The artwork on this is amazing. Queen of California, Shadow Days, Speak to Me, Love is a Verb, Whiskey, Whiskey, Whiskey. This Something Like Olivia. This whole album to me is just some of John Mayer's best work. And I know that's saying a lot because John Mayer has done a lot of great pop and blues type music, which, don't get me wrong, I love all of that stuff. But this album just really speaks to me on so many levels, and I just enjoy it, and I'm so happy to have this on vinyl. But again, black vinyl on this one. Aesthetically though, gold label, Columbia. I think works very well for this. Also, before I show you the next one, something that was really cool about this one was that they also gave you another insert that had the in a different color, and they did this in two different colors. It's a 2P LP, 2P LP, a 2LP vinyl. I just like to leave out syllables and letters, you know. Just it doesn't matter, you know. The English language doesn't matter anymore. Alright guys, so the next one, I have already made a video about this, so if you guys are interested in seeing my review on Paul McCartney's Tug of War, up until that very video I'd never had heard it, and you got my honest first thoughts on this. But Paul McCartney is one of those artists where I think some people just really, they love him, and some people they just don't. You know, I wouldn't say people hate Paul McCartney's music, but there's just some people that just aren't huge fans, and then, you know, that's okay. I'm not saying you have to like his music, but it's just one of those things where I feel like everyone should give him a chance at least once. These last couple records, I don't remember if I've shown these to you guys already, so if I have, you're just seeing them double, so that's just how it has to be, I guess. But the Monkees, more of the Monkees, and if I remember correctly, this is their second album in their catalog, which I always find it interesting. A lot of albums back in the day were a collection of singles, and they put an album together. It wasn't later on till we see like stuff for the Beatles, like the White Album and Sgt. Pepper's and things like that, where artists were really putting albums together. They weren't just singles all put together. So, but this has I'm a Believer. It has Mary Mary. It's got I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. Da-da-da. Yep, great track from them. Of course, it's gonna be black vinyl. Make sure I don't have that upside down. This is on an RCA label. Overall, it's a very enjoyable album. I mean, I do like listening to me some Monkees every once in a while. But there's one song in particular on this that is just absolutely just makes me chuckle. What was that song called again? No. The Day We Fall in Love. It's literally Davy Jones just talking to, I'm sure, the teenage girls at that time. And there's the orchestrated music behind him, but he's just saying how much he loves them, and just, you know, just really pulling on the charm, and, you know, him being the heartthrob of the day. I'm sure a lot of the teenage girls at that time just melted when they heard that song, if they ever owned that record. But oh man, just good stuff. All right, guys, my last record here, kind of almost like saving the best for last here. Let It Be. I've seen tons of you guys talk about this album, and what can you not say about this? This is a great album. It's got songs on here like The Long and Winding Road, one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time. I just absolutely love this song. Get Back, of course, another classic song by the Beatles, and one that they sang when they did their rooftop concert. But one thing that was really interesting about this album that I really like, actually, before I talk to you about that, this is a gatefold, so there you go. You can kind of see pictures there. The thing that I found that was really interesting, which I'm sure a lot of you know, but it was, you know, up to this point, I'd never seen a red apple. I was like, what? Red apple? You know, it's like, what's going on there? I guess the reason why they did this is because they were going to make a movie that they never released, and Let It Be movie. It was an unreleased movie, I guess. They did the red label to not cause confusion and to say that, you know, this is the essentially the movie soundtrack, so to speak, I guess. Again, if I'm getting that kind of mixed up, please, by all means, somebody in the comments correct me, because I want to make sure I get my facts straight, of course. All of us are always learning, and I'm always willing to learn more about the Beatles, especially. So that is the Let It Be album with the red Apple label instead of the green. And overall, fantastic album. Well, guys, that is my vinyl finds for the month of May 2017. Again, vinyl community, thank you so much for all your support. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for all the love you guys have been showing me these last couple weeks. Have been absolutely awesome. So guys, make sure you keep spinning that wax, because this is a lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care. Thanks.